We begin here at 4 o'clock with breaking news. Charges have been dropped in a high-profile disappearance against the person of interest in the disappearance of Isabella Comas. The 21-year-old from Avondale was reported missing back in January after she didn't show up for work. No sign of her since. Now, her boyfriend, 39-year-old Tommy Rodriguez, was accused not of her murder or of her disappearance, but of stealing and damaging her car. Investigators believe he abandoned it right around the time of Comas's disappearance. The car was found with blood inside and a missing passenger seat. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office dismissing criminal damage and theft charges against him. Again, he was not charged in Comas's disappearance. They tell us they're sending the case back to Avondale Police for further investigation. So let's look into this a little bit further with criminal defense attorney Josh Colesrud. Josh, thank you for being here. And unfortunately, we see so many domestic violence cases. So when you have a woman who's injured or missing or unfortunately murdered, you look at the husband or the boyfriend in this right away, the first thing. So in this case, not only have they done that, but you have all these other circumstances involved. Does it surprise you that the charges were dropped here?
Not in this case, because he was originally charged with criminal damage and theft of means of transportation. In other words, for stealing her vehicle. And right now, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office, they can't prove that he stole the vehicle because they haven't found a body. And it is his girlfriend that is missing. But that doesn't mean that they're not still investigating him for murder, because they definitely are. The front seat was taken out. They found blood in the vehicle. Like you said, there were other items in the back that were indicative of something very suspicious.
Like what? What was found back there?
They found gasoline and duct tape, among other items that are suspicious under the circumstances, but nothing in of itself means that he committed a murder. So what they want to do is, without a body, you really have to dot every I and cross every T if you're going to bring criminal charges for homicide. You have to really create a great timeline that can show exactly where this person was at every moment of that day. For example, we know that he was driving her vehicle the night that she went missing. And so they're really going to have to focus in on what happened right before the photographs of him driving that vehicle. Like, where was he? They're going to look at his cell phone records to see what cell towers he was hitting off on. They just found her cell phone located at a recycling plant. So they're going to see where her cell phone was located during that time. And if they're together, that's going to raise a lot more questions. Right.
But again, nobody knows for sure if she's actually dead at this point. She's just missing.
Exactly.
I mean, even though it looks really bad.
Yeah, there's definitely some smoke here, but there's not enough yet for charges.
All right, Josh, we'll see you in just a few minutes. Tram, let's go on to some other breaks.